Okay, so now we'll begin with the exercise problems. First exercise 8.1. Now the first question is the angles of a quadrilateral, they are given in the ratio 3:5:9:13. Find all the angles of the quadrilateral. Now in this question we are going to use the angle sum property of a quadrilateral. So assume, now this is the ratio of the angles given to you. So assume the angle measures to be 3x, 5x, 9x and 13x, some multiple of these numbers having some common factor. So that common factor you will take as x, and 3x, 5x, 9x and 13x, these will be the angle measures. Then adding all those, you should get the total angle as 360 by the angle sum property of quadrilateral. So you will get it like a linear equation. You will solve it and you will get the value of x. So 3x plus 5x plus 9x plus 13x is equal to 360. Solving this one, you get the value of x as 12. Now using this x as 12, you will find all the angles. So 3x will be 3 into 12, 5x 5 into 12 and so on. So these are the angle measures 36, 60, 108 and 156. If the diagonals of a parallelogram are equal, then show that it is a rectangle. So if ABCD is a parallelogram, BB and AC they are given equal, you have to prove ABCD is a rectangle. So how can you prove a given parallelogram to be a rectangle? What special property you have to prove for it to be a rectangle? Now for rectangle, all angles are 90 degree. That is a special property that is different from a parallelogram. So rectangle is a parallelogram with all angles 90 degree each. However, when you are proving, you need to prove only one angle as 90 degree. If you can prove just angle A or any one angle to be 90, since it is given it is a parallelogram, automatically the opposite angle to it will also be 90. The adjacent angle to it, they form supplementary angles. So if one is 90, automatically the other one also has to be 90 only, because 90 plus 90 will only give you 180. So proving just one angle to be 90 is sufficient for you. With that you will get all angles as 90. So parallelogram having all angles 90 is a rectangle. So this is how proof has to be done. First consider triangle ABC and DCB. Now here AB and DC, they are equal because they are opposite sides of a parallelogram. It is already given ABCD is a parallelogram. So we can assume all properties of parallelograms to be true for this. BC is the common side and this side BC is the common side, common base for both the triangles. And AC and BD, they are given equal. Diagonals of this particular parallelogram are given to be equal. So AC and DB are equal. So by SSS congruency, we can say that these two triangles are congruent. ABC and DCB. These two are congruent. So by CPCT, we can say that angle B and angle C, these two angles, angle ABC and angle DCB, they are equal to each other by CPCT. AB and DC, they are parallel. Opposite sides of a parallelogram are parallel. And if you take DC as a transversal, okay, so these two are parallel and BC is the transversal. These two angles B and C, they are interior angles on same side of the transversal. So they must be supplementary. Okay, so angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. So now since angle B and angle C are equal to each other, I can replace angle C with angle B over here. So I will get angle B plus angle B is equal to 180, or twice of angle B is 180, which means angle B is 90 degree. Now if one of the angles you can prove as 90, then automatically you will get all other angles as 90 only. Angle B is 90, angle C and angle B, they are equal, already you know, so they are 90, 90 each. D is opposite to B, so that is also 90, opposite angles are equal, and A is opposite to C, so that is also 90. So if all angles are 90, and already given ABCD is a parallelogram, therefore it must be a rectangle. So third one, show that if the diagonals of a quadrilateral bisect each other at right angles, then it is a rhombus. So now here, please note it is given quadrilateral. It is not given, it is a parallelogram. First you have to prove that it is a parallelogram and then prove that it is a special type of parallelogram with all sides equal, therefore it is a rhombus. So ABCD is a quadrilateral is what is given, and it is given that diagonals bisect each other, which means that if diagonals AC and BD are intersecting at O, then OA and OC are equal and OB and OD are equal. Also it is given they bisect at right angles, which means all these angles AOD, DOC, COB and AOB, all these are 90-90 each. We have to prove ABCD is a rhombus. So first thing that we need to prove for that is it is a parallelogram. First prove it's a parallelogram. Then prove that all sides are equal. Then you can prove that it is a rhombus. So first we will consider these two triangles AOD and COB. Now in AOD and COB, we will take these two angles. 90-90 it is given to you because diagonals are bisecting at right angles. So already AOD and COB, these two are 90. DO and OB are equal, AO and OC are equal. This is also given. So you can prove that these two triangles are congruent by SAS, side, angle, side. Okay, so these two triangles are congruent by SAS. Therefore, by CPCT we can say that OAD and OCB, these two angles that are marked, they are equal by CPCT. Now, but they form a pair of alternate interior angles which are equal. So, therefore, BC and AD, they must be parallel to each other. If we follow similar steps, we can prove similarly DC and AB are also parallel to each other. We don't need to prove it all over again. Same steps you can write. Similarly, AB and DC are also parallel. Now, if both the pairs of opposite sides are parallel, then ABCD should be a parallelogram. So now that you have proved ABCD is a parallelogram, to show that it is a rhombus, between parallelogram and rhombus, the similarity or the difference that I can say, the special property of rhombus that is distinct from a parallelogram is that in a parallelogram only opposite sides are equal, whereas in a rhombus all sides are equal. So if I can prove then that in this parallelogram ABCD, any one pair of adjacent side is equal. Which are the adjacent sides? Either you can prove AD and DC as equal, these sides are equal, or you can prove BC and AB as equal. If I can prove any one pair of adjacent sides equal, then I can prove that it is a rhombus. So to prove adjacent sides, I need to take these triangles which are adjacent to each other. Earlier we had taken these opposite triangles AOD and COB. Now we are taking adjacent triangles AOD and DOC. AOD and COB. These two triangles we are taking. Now in these two triangles, these two are 90-degree angles, so they are equal. OD is the common side, and also we know that OA and OC are equal because diagonals are bisecting. This is already given to you. So AO and OC are equal given. These two are 90-degree angles. This is also given. And OD is the common side. So again by SAS we can prove that these two triangles are congruent. If they are congruent, then by CPCT, DC and AD are equal. Now already we know AD and BC are equal. So which means these two are also equal. That means all are equal. These two are opposite sides. So ultimately all the sides become equal to each other. So which means that ABCD is a rhombus.